So good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Here I am making some gluten-free pancakes with this mix that I have from Walmart. And I'm realizing that my camera seems a little bit like dirty, I guess. So it's not like the clearest. It looks like a little film is over it. So it must just have needed a wipe. But you know, it kind of looks like when you watch TV and there's like a little dream scene and it's like kind of hazy. Well, that's what it looks like. So just imagine that this is a dream. Anyway, the recipe calls for butter, and I just used applesauce in place, and the kids said that these were the best pancakes. I don't know. I've used the applesauce before, but they said that these were really, really good. I made them like fairly runny, and so they were thin, but I don't know. The kids raved about them. So I did like one whole griddle of regular, and then I added chocolate chips, like mini chocolate chips, and then I did another griddle of chocolate chip ones, and so we had both of those, but I was like in the mood for eggs and potatoes. So hang on, I have told you before, I do not like eggs. I can't stand them. I don't know if it's because I didn't have them for breakfast when I was little or what it is, but I can't stand eggs, except I like a runny egg mixed with potatoes. I don't know what it is, but it's the only way that I like to eat an egg. And I have to be in the mood for it. It's not something I can eat all the time. Like, I definitely could not have that every day, but sometimes I'm just like, man, I'm craving like some home fries and some with a dippy egg. And so that is what we had. I did not eat any pancakes or anything, but I had eggs and potatoes, and it was just like it hit the spot that morning. Oh my goodness, I'm doing this voiceover. Today's Tuesday for me, but this is for my Sunday video. But anyway, yeah, it all came out really, really good. And I don't know, it was just, it just hit in that moment. You know what I mean? And while I was doing that, all 4 of the cats were in here. And you can see little Mr. Explorer over here crawling under the thing. And I had to go get him. Only because I didn't care that he was under there. I just didn't want him to chew on any cords or anything. Because I have found him chewing on cords already. Look how fast he's getting. The cats are still kind of scared of him. Like, watch. She jumps back away from him. I don't know. But there's our breakfast. We had pancakes, eggs, potatoes, and pineapple. And I'm telling you what, now I'm kind of like in the mood for that again, now that I'm watching all of this back. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our Sunday. I am getting ready to make 2 different new recipes. One is like copycat heavenly hunks that we have gotten before at Costco. We no longer have a Costco membership. So I want to recreate these. So these are going to be homemade ones. Hopefully they're just as good. And then I'm also going to make chocolate chip banana muffins for tomorrow morning, because some of the stuff is kind of duplicate of what I'm already using. So it's already going to be out. So I figure I have the time now. Why not make it and make my Monday morning easier, right? But that recipe, I think I'm going to save. I'm going to make it now, but I'm going to save it for tomorrow's video since it goes with tomorrow. Plus, I have to take someone to the hospital tomorrow to have a procedure done. It's none of us, but I'm not going to say who it is. Somebody outside of our family. And so I'm going to take the kids over to my parents' house, and I'm going to go to the hospital with this person. And then I don't think it's going to be like a very long procedure, but they have to be put under. And so I'm going to be the one to like go with them and then take them home. So I don't know how long I will like physically be gone out of the house. So I don't know how much filming I'm going to be able to get done. So if I can film this for tomorrow, that also helps tomorrow's video have a little bit more length than I will be able to provide tomorrow. So we're going to do that. First, I'm going to go ahead and start with those muffins, just because I'm going to use gluten-free flour and I want it to sit before I bake them. And then we'll move on to the heavenly hunks. So, but you'll see those in just a second, because I'm just going to cut right to that now. Now that I got these muffins done, it's back to today's video. And we're going to make heavenly hunks, copycat ones. I hope it all fits in here. It says to put it all in here. So we're going to do 2 cups of rolled oats. I am using these gluten-free rolled oats. Well, I guess they're quick oats, but who cares? Because that's what I got. I'm going to use what we got around here. Half a cup of unsweetened coconut shreds. I don't know if mine are unsweetened or not, but this is what's going in here. Because also, this is what I've got. Half a cup of melted coconut oil. Third a cup of maple syrup or honey. Half a cup of flour of your choice. I'm using almond flour. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Preheat the oven to 350. 1 teaspoon of caramel extract, which surprisingly I had because I had gotten it for us to make homemade ice cream. So otherwise I wouldn't have this. And obviously I haven't used it yet. And then we're just gonna run this through the food processor. And now we fold in 1/3 cup of mini chocolate chips. Now you press into a muffin pan. I'm just gonna get 1 scoop in each and then go back and refill them. So, because I don't know how much it's gonna be. When I'm done with this, I think Mr. Jet is hungry. Now we bake at 350 for 12 minutes. So here are the Copycat Heavenly Hunks. They smell really good. So now everyone wants cheesy scrambled eggs on a croissant for lunch. Now that all my baking is done, look at my kitchen. Okay, so I have all of this meat out thawing. I got out 2 packs of chicken because we're gonna do chicken tenders tomorrow night. But that's what I have on the menu. I might have to switch dinners around and do just spaghetti. So I got out a pound of ground beef. It really just depends on when I get home and how much time I have. So we're either gonna have chicken tenders or spaghetti. Something simple. And then I got out sausage. Actually, I need to get out the hot sausage. I need to put this one back. I'm gonna do that sausage cream cheese crescent roll bake actually tomorrow if I have time, even though I just made those muffins, and then I can save the muffins for the next day, or I'll save the sausage for the next day. Ashlyn asked me to make the crescent roll thing in the morning. And I think I have a hot sausage in here somewhere. And then if I don't make this tomorrow, we just eat the muffins, and I'll make it the next day, and at least everything will be thawed for the next breakfast for 2 days, because they'll either have this or the muffins, and we've got dinner ready for the next 2 days. So we're ahead of the game. So dinner, we're gonna have steak and shrimp. So we're gonna put some cowboy butter seasoning on these 2 sirloins. They're huge. So I'm just gonna make 2 because we're also just gonna have the, and Ashlyn doesn't even like steak, so she'll eat shrimp. Some of the kids will probably just have steak, and Gary will probably have both, and I'll probably just eat shrimp. So I think this is gonna be perfect without having leftovers, but I bet there's still some steak left. I guarantee there's still steak left after. But I can make Gary like some steak and eggs or something. Actually, there is leftover eggs. I packed him some eggs and potatoes, so anything that's left over steak-wise, I'll just put it in that container and have steak, eggs, and potatoes for breakfast at work tomorrow. I love you, buddy. So we're gonna have the steak, shrimp, rice, and corn on the cob. I got rice in the Instant Pot already. So my plan was to do bang bang shrimp over white rice and just use this sauce. But then when I saw those skewers at Aldi, I got those. I might actually put the sauce on mine too anyway. But anyway, that's our meal plan for tonight. It was bang bang shrimp, rice, corn, but we added some steak, and some of us might use this and some of us might not. Who knows? So I just threw together a salad. We've got croutons, cheese, lettuce, cucumber, dates, sunflower seeds, eggs, and avocado. So these are the shrimp skewers I got at Sam's Club. Little editing break. I actually got those at Aldi, not Sam's. So they just have salted butter and garlic on it. So I think they should be fairly good. So here is our steak and shrimp. I put the bang bang sauce on my shrimp and rice and corn and salad.
Have 2 lanes that go this way and 2 lanes
whole
over there.
steak untouched.
The line in the middle of the road that separates
Rice,
the 2 lanes.
corn, and salad. That's all left over.
Hey, you gotta go feed
The boys are gonna eat some more now, so
syringe them up.
yeah. So now that's what's left. So here's his lunch. Took care of the steak and shrimp and everything. So our dessert is the rest of the gluten-free cheesecake we got at Aldi the other day. What kind do you want, buddy? There's lemon, there's a little piece of strawberry, and there's chocolate chip left.
Some chocolate chips. Is it this one?
Mm-hmm.
Does it ever have that?
Everly doesn't have one yet. Ashlyn, you want some? No?
Chocolate chip.
Everly, you want a piece? So now that I'm so stuffed, I can't even move between dinner and cheesecake. It is time for bed. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.